Hi, I'm Ken, Director of the Greenleaf Community. I hope that you are enjoying our videos and they're helping you a lot. We're going to continue today with Life is for Learning.
Welcome back to our series Because Life is for Learning. In this video, we're going to talk about how to be a better reader so you can read to your child with confidence. I have picked a book here called Bunny's Book Club. And in this book, it has some awesome pictures. This is one of the books I picked up at a thrift shop for a dime. Can't go wrong for a dime, right? Especially this great condition. What you need to do is first familiarize yourself with the story. And what you're going to do is look at it. Look, we know the title, we can read that font, maybe you can't. And you know, this is a story that has simple lines on each page. You can practice it ahead of time. If you run into a word that you do not know, feel free to Google it, and there's a pronunciation dictionary on Google. Also, you could ask a trusted friend who isn't going to make fun of you how to say some of these words. You know, words can be hard. There's once in a while I have to consult Google to say a word right. And that is okay. If you ask your friend for reading the word to you, try to remember how they said it so you remember when the story time comes. And if you cannot, just pick a new word to put in there that you can remember, and you can even write it in the book because it's your book. If you borrow one from the library, probably shouldn't do that. You could memorize the storyline, have a trusted person that is not going to make fun of you, read the story to you, and most of us have a pretty good memory when we see the picture with the storyline to kind of remember what the story is about. This is about a bunny and the book club and all the forest animal friends. And I can look and ad lib, that means to make up the story as I go, as I look at each picture. So this first page says, Bunny loved books. But what if I really can't read or I've lost my reading glasses? You could say, oh, Bunny is watching the little girl and her mommy read a book. Still the same kind of story, maybe a bit more detail. This page says they are knowing that Bunny loved books ever since he first heard the lady with the red glasses reading aloud outside the library. You could say, Bunny used to sneak up every spring and summer day and listen to the lady in the red glasses read to a bunch of little children some of great library books. Look at the pictures. Find your storyline. If your kid goes, Mom, that's not quite right, or Dad, or caregiver, that's not quite right, and you're like, hey, I'm making up the story to make it better. Also, you can go on YouTube and search the storybook that you've picked out, and there are many people who have read the book online on the videos to you. You could read that, listen to that, then practice reading yourself. You could even have you and your child listen and watch the storybook being read on YouTube. That is a great resource. You can also pick books that are easier to read. If there's too many words, I have a book over here that's a bit wordier. It's called A Birthday for Francis. It's a good storyline, but the paragraphs are much meatier. And maybe that's just too much. You could have someone read it to you and memorize the storyline based on the pictures of that page. So take these tips, use what works for you, encourage each other, your friends and family members, to read to your child. And don't look down on yourself if you're not a very good reader. That's okay. You need to be encouraged. Try one of these tips. Practice ahead of time. Ask for help when you don't know a word, whether it's Google or a trusted friend. You know, you could read the pictures by yourself, look at the book. You know, sometimes we don't have our reading glasses on, and I get that. It's hard to read words that are little. You could go on YouTube and you could listen to someone read the storyline to you with your child or on your own ahead of time. It is totally okay to practice. We do it for baseball and soccer, and for music, why not with reading? I just want you to enjoy spending time with your child, enjoying books. So we look forward to seeing you again in this series because life is for learning.